friends. Good morning. My name is Crystal. Thank you so much for joining me today for Yoga Fit Flow. Today we're going to begin on our back. So I'll meet you on the back um, when you're ready. Set a block aside though. And the first pose is knee knock pose. Draw your knees together, feet apart. Bring your hands to your belly and allow your pelvis to move back and forward. And so from here, you can rock your pelvis forward and then rock your pelvis back. Go ahead and do a few more here. And until you feel like you're somewhat in the middle, pressing your lower back, almost like you're drawing your pubic bone into your navel and going to that position where your lower back press into the earth. And then close your eyes here for just feel breath. And begin to notice the belly inflates as you inhale through your nose and exhale through the mouth. We'll take two more to center ourselves. And this breath doesn't have to be in your deepest, but feeling your belly inflate and your chest and ribcage expand. Draw your navel back into your spine on the exhale and do one more on your own. Slowly take your hands down by your side and open your knees like you have an ankle band around your knee and thighs. Kind of just flare open and then keep your feet walk into about hip width distance. Set up for your bridge pose. Now press down to the back of your head and lift your shoulder blades up. Draw your shoulder blades in and set them down. From here, press down through your hands, elbows, and forearm, lifting your tailbone up first, lengthen your lower back, then lift up your lower back, mid back, and upper back into your full bridge. Think of your ankle band around your knee and your thigh now, and press down through your heels and open your knees wide. So it's a little bit of a movement, external rotating. For 5, 4, keep your hips up, 3, 2, and 1. Then you're gonna bring your weight into your heels and then take your toes up. Tap your toes back down, but keeping your hips where they are. If not, keep lifting. You're gonna tap your toes up for 5, 4, 3. Notice if you're really using your glutes. 2, and 1. Draw the weights into your toes. Lift up your heels. And then this time, you're going to bounce your hips up and down for 5, 4, 3. Engage your glutes. 2, and 1. Lower your heels down. Lower your upper, middle, lower back down to the earth. Take your block with you. And then place your block, flow your knees up off the ground into your dead bug pose with the block. So the blocks are going to be on top of your thighs, placing your right hand in the middle, left arm, left foot. Extend to 30 degrees or 45 degrees. Right arm, right foot. Now we're going to place your right hand, left arm, left foot. Draw your tailbone, lower back connected to the ground, right arm, left foot. One more to the left. Pressing your belly down. One more to the right. Release your block. Cross your right knee over your left. It could be just placing your foot against your left ankle or your shin or calf. If you can twine it all the way to your eagle bone. You're going to bring your right hand underneath your left to your eagle bind or hugging your shoulders. From here, keep your knees stacked over your hips and bring your elbow towards your knee. Now, without moving your bottom leg, elbow towards your knee, do 5 of these. 5, 4. If you can bind your hands, go ahead and hold your palm. 3. On exhale as you come up. 2. And 1. Without moving your elbows this time, you drop actually lift up your head, lift up your shoulder blades. You're gonna tap the toes down and lift up and touch your knees to your elbows. So you might also feel that your tailbone reach off the ground. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Release your arms, release your legs, wide leg straddle. Hold on to the outer knee or anywhere with your feet, toes, anywhere. Now, if you're holding on your knees, you can rest your elbow down and just rotate your ankles, drawing circles in both directions, and then just rest here for a moment. We're going to do it the second round here with your left knee over your right. You can go into your eagle bind, whatever feels good on your knee. If your knee has pain, your option is just crossing is enough. Left arm underneath your right, give your shoulder a hug or eagle bind. Keeping your knees stacked over your hips, reach up, elbow to knee and lower down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Lift up your head and shoulder blades, and then as your knee meets your elbow, tap your toes back down. Lift and tap. 5. Shoulder blades up. 4, 3, 2, almost there. 1. And release. Set your hands under your knees and then open your feet wide apart. Catch your knees or thighs or ankles, whatever you can hold into your wide leg straddle. Feel the back of your thighs sort of lengthen. And take 2 breaths here. And we're going to come up and begin our practice with sun salutation. So let's bring your hands to either top of your knees or the back of your thighs, and then rock and roll yourself up to a standing position. So if you have a block, start to hug your knees into your chest. Keep your feet very close to your hips. Take a block in front of you, open your knees wide, and then rock yourself forward so you come onto your toes. You can rock back and rock forward. Do 2 more. Some of us might not need blocks. Lean forward, come onto your toes. Last one. Lean forward, come onto your toes, straighten your legs, and then bring your hands to either a block, 2 blocks, or on the fingertips. Tentative fingers on the ground. Send your hips nice and high and just paddle out. And just begin to observe. When you do a forward fold, are you hinging from your hips? Or are you just folding from the belly? How does it feel in the back of your thighs? How does it feel in your glutes? And so start to bring your hands to 1 or 2 blocks. Inhale, halfway lift. You can set the blocks in front of you. Pull the lower abs in. Feel the lower back lengthen instead of collapsing. And then you forward fold, hinging from the hips. And if you need, bend the knees a lot. So rest the belly on your thigh is a great forward fold here. Roll yourself up, press down through your feet. And then come up to a mountain pose Tadasana. As you set up your Tadasana, walk your feet to 2 fist distance apart for more stability. And then just find your standing. As you stand up tall, prime your feet, separate all 10 of your toes, and then place them one by one. Doesn't matter which one goes first. And then you just gaze forward. And bring your hands to your heart center and setting your intention. As you commit yourself to your intention, to bring your awareness to this intention, perhaps it might be just breathing consciously or bringing yourself back to this present moment. Whatever it is, continue to really focus on that. And when you lose track or get distracted of your thoughts, you come back to this. We'll move in our sun salutation today with one breath, one movement. Let's take our arms up on inhale. And exhale, bow and fold. Straighten your arms and your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands can be anywhere. Pull the belly, lower belly. Exhale, forward fold. Frame your feet with your hands and step your right foot back. Step your left foot back. Lower the knees, chest, belly, thigh, descend yourself down. Lower all the way to your belly. Inhale, bring your hands by your mid-ribs. Come onto your tentative fingers, elbow hugging. Baby cobra without hands. So really feeling your upper back engaging, glutes engaged. Press down through your hands, lift your heart up, cobra pose or upward facing dog. Lift your thighs and your knees, straighten your arms. Lower your knees, tuck your toes, hips up, downward facing dog. Exhale. Paddle out, 2 breaths here. Look forward, make your way to the top and land at the top quietly. Fold. Root to rise. Inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, hands to heart. So we're gonna do that one more time. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, bow and fold or one dive down. With a flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Frame your feet with your hands and step back or jump back to your low plank. Exhale, lower down to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Think of what back bend you want to do. Inhale, moving to that back bend. On your exhale, tuck your toes and come back to plank or come back to your tabletop, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, look forward. Begin to step, walk, or hop. Land to the top, exhale, fold. Reach up, inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, hands to heart. Separate your feet wide apart. Hands to your thigh. Squat down to your Utkatasana chair pose, wide leg chair. Hands can be anywhere now. Just find your arm variation and pulse here for 5, 4, 3. Feel your glutes turn on. Quadricep engage. And hands to heart. Twist. Moving your arms back. Middle. Left hand to your thigh. Right hand to your lower back. Or deep twist. Elbow towards the right outer thigh. And then press both of your palms or fists. Whatever your arms feels available for you. And then as you rotate your upper and mid back to open. On your exhale, release and fold forward. Let it go. Breathe in, squat down. Chair pose. Inhale, arms lift. Pulsing here for 5, 4, 3, 2. And one, hands to your heart, twist to the other side. Choose your twist. Keep rotating your upper body, your mid back, your shoulder, and maybe gaze to the left side. On your exhale, bow and fold. Straighten your legs and just paddle out. If you need your hands to prop up on a block or two, go ahead and do so. Push your tush back here, paddle out, heel toe, heel toe. And then walk your heel towards each other into your feet together position and squat down into your chair pose or downhill skier, elbow to knee. And wherever you are, lift your chest and slowly rise up. Right knee comes up this time. Flow your arms back and extend your right foot back to your airplane pose. Squeeze your upper back. Drop your right foot down. Prepare to rise up, crescent lunge, high lunge. Hands to your heart. We're going to twist to the left. Option 1, high twist. Option 2, hand to knee. Left hand to your lower back. Option 3, deep twist. Right elbow connect to the outer thigh. And then from here, if you're in a deep twist, bring your left finger to your left hip crease. Rotate your left hip, like external rotate. Bring your finger to your left hip crease. And then start to rotate your upper back. And maybe bring both of your hands together. Hold it here. Lift up your back knee off the ground for 3, 2, and on 1. Open back up. And then draw your left hand down to your thigh, right arm goes up. Warrior 2. On your exhale, left arm forward, right arm and right hip opens to warrior 2. Settle here in your warrior 2, making a wider stand if you can. Like just think of your hips like opening the jar, left to left, right to right. And go in a little bit deeper if you can, bending the knees and settle here. Gaze beyond your fingertips. Take a deep breath in, left arm rise up, and a breath out, reverse warrior, either half binding or letting your right hand lower down to your thighs or your hips. Breathing back to your warrior 2. Breathe out, straighten your front knee and extend your left arm as you're going to reach something. Lower your left hand down to anywhere that lands. Right arm reach north, left arm reach south. And can you lift up your left hand and without holding anything, you lean back and rotate your upper chest into your triangle trikonasana. Keeping your legs straight, inhale, come up. Keep your front knee straight. Exhale to reverse. Bend your front knee. Think of bringing the hands to the block if you are resting. We're going to flow to our half moon pose. So block can be on your outer left pinky toes. And from here, find your block or not. Flow your back foot off the ground. And left hand can come onto your thigh or the block. Extend your right foot to about hip height. And then bring your right arm up. Finding your gaze, whether it is to the side wall or up to the ceiling, hold it for 3, 2, and on 1, land the back foot down very quietly, warrior 2. Open your arms. Take your right arm down and open for circling for 3, 2, and 1. Reverse warrior. Keep your left knee bent. Windmill the arms down to the front. Side plank variation here. You can roll onto the outer right foot or drop the knee and then take the left elbow connect with your left knee and step back or kick it up to the sky. Now your hand is slightly off your shoulder. And then so if there's pinching sensation, you can walk your hands a little forward. but you wanted to stack your joints, or maybe wrists under your shoulders would be great for you, maybe not for everyone. So check with how you feel. We're gonna do elbow to knee here. Either your knees drop or not. Elbow to knee for 3, 2, keep lifting the right hip off the ground, and 1, plank pose here. Take your vinyasa or skip it, meet me in down dog. Lower down, chaturanga dandasana if you're taking vinyasa. On your inhale, move up to your back bend of your choice. On exhale, lift your hips high, downward facing dog. Taking a deep inhale and a slow exhale. Let it all go. Breathing, paddle up, and exhale, paddle your heels down. Make your way to the top. On inhale, look forward. Exhale, that's where you go. Hop, jump, or tiptoe. Toe heel your feet back to touch. Breathe in, halfway lift, hands on block, shins, or by your hips. Exhale, fold. Root to rise up. Breathing in, arms lift up. On exhale, hands to heart. Toe heel your feet back to touch. And then squat down to your Utkatasana chair pose. Pulsing here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rise up on your right foot. Left knee comes up. On exhale, flow yourself to your airplane. Hold your airplane, flex your toes, straighten both legs, and then land your back foot quietly. Crescent lunge. Inhale, arms lift. Keep bending your knees. Now, in your crescent lunge, it's not a back bend, so you're going to draw your belly in, tailbone down. Tuck your rib cage in, and arms can lift. Hands to heart. Either twist in high twists. As you twist to the right, open your arms. Twist can be here, or elbow connect to the outer right knee. When you're doing this, you have a leverage, and keep rotating your upper chest, your mid back. Lift up your back knee here, breathing in. And breathing out. Soften your face. On inhale, rise up to your high twist. Exhale, lower your right hand down to your left thigh and left arm reach up. Keep bending the front knee. Take a deep breath. And exhale, release. Warrior 2. Windmill the arms all the way, left arm back, right arm forward as you open your hips. Keep bending the front knee. Flip your right palms up, inhale. On exhale, reverse, either half binding or lowering your hand down to wherever it lands. Keeping your front knee bent, find your warrior 2. Sink deep. Pull the right hip into your hip socket, straighten your leg. And as you reach up the right arm forward, go into your Trikonasana triangle. Lower your hand down and swing the left arm up to north. Without holding your right shins, can you lift and rotate your upper chest? Hold it here for 3, 2. Draw the energy into your belly and rise up. Flip your palms. Straighten your front knee. On your exhale, bend your front knee, come back to warrior 2 and set up for your half moon here. Block to the outer right pinky toes. And when you're ready, you flow your back foot and land your fingertips towards the block very lightly. Karate kicking your back foot to the wall as if you were sending your foot to the wall. Heel to your bum. Left arm can reach up to north. Hold it here for 3. Both legs are straight and energized. 2. Hear your breath. And on 1, land your back foot quietly back. Bend your front knee, warrior 2. Windmill the arms down, down, down. Prepare to set up. Either drop your back knee, right elbow to knee as you rotate the outer left foot if you're going to your full plank. So connect here and then extend. elbow to knee. For 5, 4, lift the left hip off the ground. Stack your joints, shoulder over your wrist or little bypass. Your hands can be a little bit forward. Last 2. Last 1. Nice work. Plank pose. Either skip the pose or take your vinyasa, lower down halfway or all the way. Breathing into your back bend of a choice. And then on exhale, lift your hips high. Downward facing dog. Taking a deep inhale and a soft breath out. Look forward. Begin to tiptoe all the way to the top. And connect your elbow towards your knee. Drop your hips down all the way. And then until you lift up your feet off into your Navasana. Elbow towards your knee. Hold ankle. Hold the back of your thigh or connect your big toes and lift up to your bow pose. Pull your lower belly in. Hold it for 3, 2, and on 1. Bring your feet together. Connect your ankle and then lower down to your Baddha Konasana. Soles of your feet together. Now, if your knees are up high, you can either put the block there and giving a little rest, a little support, and then your hip hinge forward. Second option is to push the heels forward, then your knees can come down a little lower, then you fold. The hip hinging part will be the last thing that you want to look for. You can just stand up, sit up tall, slowly draw your knees back in. Begin to hold the back of your thighs and descend yourself down, 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 down. Straighten your arms and your legs. Hug your right knee into your chest and bring your knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, left knee to your nose and maybe hover your right heel off the ground. One more. Inhale like that. Exhale, knee to nose. Breathe in, extend. Exhale, left knee to nose. Lower all the way down and just windshield wipers your heel, toes, ankles. Final twist. Right knee comes in with your left hand guiding the knee to your left side. Open your right arm out to a T or cactus arm into your spinal twist. Soften the shoulders. Breathing, come back to center. Left hand to your left knee. Stack your knee over hips and guide the knee with your right hand across. Gazing the opposite side of your left hand and breathe into your chest, side body on the left side. Unwind your body and set up for your Savasana. You made it all the way down. Either find a different position. If lying down is not comfortable, you can always do a different position in your Savasana. And once you find a comfortable spot, close your eyes and take about 5 to 10 breaths. Releasing any tensions. If you notice if you're clenching somewhere or holding any tension in your wrist or shoulders or your hips, relaxing those muscles. Continue to hear your breath, tuning to that rhythm. When you're ready, you can start by wiggling your fingers and your toes and taking a slow full body stretch, arms overhead and legs forward. And then give your knees and our shins a big hug on exhale. You can rock and roll from one side, rock and roll from side to side, and then rest on one side, using your top arm to help you up. Make it to a seated position that is most comfortable to you. Always nice to maybe sit up on something. Now allow your spine to get long. We'll bring our hands to our center. Bowing down to yourself again for being here and showing up as you are. May you continue your practice off the mats with you today. And be mindful and continue to take good care of yourself physically, emotionally, and mentally. We'll bow to one another for sharing this practice together today. Namaste.